minutes. And,
Yeah, let's wait until like 6:15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh god.
Live now. If you're...
I'm scared. Oh no. Well, I have Divine Spark now.
Oh yeah, that's the new update, right?
Yeah. Oh, it heals. Oh, I thought it did temporary hit points, but it actually heals. Oh wow. So I actually don't need as many healing spells prepared now. Second Divine Spark, and I get 1 expended use after finishing a short rest.
I suppose I actually need to come up with... I actually need to make this encounter. That might be helpful.
Oh no. Okay.
Well, I mean, like, how else am I gonna kill the...
That's true.
Like, I gotta kill him.
We got. What if we all die by accident?
I'm not gonna kill you. Like I said, my goal is not to kill you. It's to traumatize you. That's...
I think it's just a landmine. I was thinking of Legends of Adventress. Like, I guess the landmine, body parts one way, legs the other.
Oh, this is for... Hang on. There we go. Okay, save. Game line. You guys are rolling out your checks right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, when I did the session 1 for the other party, I was just rolling so badly on the stealth checks for the people that that were following the party around.
Yeah.
and,
Oh,
and they just kept noticing them. they were not sneaky at all.
Persuasion, go. Oh, that was pretty bad. It's pretty okay.
Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. Again.
What's my worst stuff?
Yeah, to everyone.
My religion is 5.
Apparently I'm rolling bad. Hang on, I'm just gonna do...
You know, for being a cleric, I have a +0 to religion, so let's just...
I like the concept of a cleric that knows nothing about religion but claims to be a religious cleric.
That's so
Making up
funny.
gods on the spot. Except his secret power. Every god he mentions turns into a real one.
Oh my god.
No, there's an artifact I saw going through my YouTube shorts. Like, someone said, you know, this artifact grants you one. It allows you to use one specific spell you ever want, but you have to change one of the letters. And of course, in the comments, people were commenting, were changing wish. And of course, I commented, yeah, no, I cast fish.
Would you become the fish though?
That's the thing. I don't know. Like, maybe I would become the fish. Maybe there'd just be a whole bunch of fish. All right, we got Korak here. Sweet.
Heads up, I am walking home, so I might be muted most of the time.
Don't worry. We will do a. I'm gonna do a recap. How far are you away from home?
20-ish, 10-20 minutes.
20-ish minutes.
It's a quick walk.
I don't mind waiting.
So,
I mean, you can start without me. I can hear, I can talk. It just, I might be muted because I don't want you to hear the wind.
Yeah. So, if you don't, are you okay with me moving your character? Because it's you guys. I mean, fully honest here. You guys are gonna be immediately starting out in an encounter.
Oh, okay. I'm ready.
Yeah, go ahead and move.
I'll just move your stuff around. I'll roll for you. But
actually, I could just have the app open.
yeah, if you want to do that, that works too. If you're able to follow along in the encounter, that'd be great. But I don't know how. If it
I
works that
should
way.
be fine. Wait,
So,
okay. I'm just gonna do a test roll right now.
Yeah, as long as you can do the test rolls on See?
Did you get a roll?
Yep, we got a dex check. Alright, that showed up.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Okay, then yeah. I can do the rolls and such, it's just I won't be able to see the map.
alright, that's not a problem at all. Hang on, I'm gonna do this.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, that's not a problem at all. There we go.
I'm so nervous.
Why are you so nervous? What's wrong?
I just, you know, I came into this as a pacifist, and I'm scared for what's to come. Like,
Oh man. Okay. All right. So, let's get into some D&D. I mean, that's why we're here. So, to recap last session from 2 weeks ago. So you guys had, after arriving to the capital and doing all your stuff, you woke up after a nice good night. Char was feeling very satisfied with his meal that he had eaten. And you went outside the inn and you witnessed the procession to the ancient heroes and the god of knowledge Denir. You saw who Aaron had described as being a nuisance that you had tried to pursue. He was a mysterious man covered in baubles, trinkets, all sorts of patchwork clothes, and he had an overly large wizard's hat. And that he had pronounced that he was going to steal the Charter of Sovereign Stone. Lavender tried to pursue him. Char started running down the street trying to... I don't know if you were chasing him directly or if you were just chasing Lavender. One of the two. But Aaron stopped you guys. Afterwards, you decided to go get some adventuring supplies and equipment. Lavender and Char both went towards a nursery where you purchased flowers. Lavender was eating them, and Char found some saloon's tears. And used the last of his gold, proving that he's a brokey, to purchase the flowers. On the way back, Lavender decided she wanted to go try to buy a flute, but you were either unsatisfied with the selection or you were unsatisfied with the price. One of the two, I'm not sure. On your way back to regroup, you noticed that someone was watching you, and you pursued them through a back alleyway, and they had disappeared from within the alleyway. You didn't see them disappear, but you know that they had disappeared through some sort of magical means. After you guys regrouped, you went to the ancient forest where all of your senses became super dulled, and Lavender decided, I'm going to eat this this plant here, and you ended up numbing your mouth. Then you after fixing that, you guys went further into the forest. You saw some will-o'-the-wisps, and though while you were curious about them, you guys chose not to pursue them. Gareth hated the forest, and he expressed it very, very much that he hated the forest. On your second day in the forest, as you traversed through, you passed a roadway where you followed up the roadway and you found a bandit camp, and you tried to talk with them quietly and persuade them to that you're not there to try to hurt them or anything, but they said, hey, we don't want you here, so either leave or we're gonna kill you. Char said, hey, you know what if they have the amulet? And you guys go and you beat them all up. You loot the camp. You end up finding a pearl, which Gareth uses to identify the Claw of Koros, and helps him figure out how to actually use the Claw of Koros. Char finally gets some decent clothes, and you guys are able to loot and salvage about 500 gold worth of fine metals, ore, clothing, silks, spices, all that stuff. And then you leave before they wake up. You travel as you got closer to the heart of the forest. The nature was getting a lot significantly worse. You encountered this barrier, and you were able to make out some of the characters that were floating on the wall of this barrier. Gareth tried to dispel the barrier with an ice spell, and it ended up knocking all of you guys back. You engaged in a fight with a stone guardian, and you were able to defeat him relatively quickly, and you found a cylinder contained inside of him, which Char grabbed and then took off into the forest. And you guys are now, at this point, you are running away from these ruins as two other stone guardians that were much larger and seemed to be much more in good state start beginning to pursue you. So I'm gonna leave it to you now. So now you guys can either begin your role play, or we can either go forward into what I have planned.
Are we like still actively running?
You are actively running through the forest. As you know, if you were to turn and look around, you'd notice that the stone guardians are walking after you, but they're not running after you.
Oh, no.
For fuck's sake, we better get out of here.
Yes, I think we should get out of here. It's not looking too good.
And Gareth says, "I hate this forest. I hate this forest. I hate this forest." And he's running.
Oh, would Aaron be with us too?
And
Or is he-
Aaron's really confused about what's going on, and of course he missed every single one of his Eldritch blasts. He's absolutely useless this entire time.
This forest seems very unnatural.
Let's
This
just get the
place is-
fuck out of here.
I do not like this place anymore.
We're pathetic.
And as you guys continue running, you notice that the stone guardians stop pursuing you, and you are able to make it into a clearing where you are able to catch your breath.
I think we lost them.
Yes. I'm just going to try to punch a tree just out of anger. I'll do a strength check.
Okay.
I want to see if I take damage.
Well, you are able to successfully punch the tree.
I don't know. I should have done a saving throw. I don't know.
And you
know,
feel the tree buckle, and
I'm gonna blatantly just take 2 points off myself. I guess for the comedic effect.
no, I mean I'm not going to tell you to do that, but the tree
I had
the tree
to. I'm
gives.
sorry.
And as you take a little bit of damage from that. I mean, you guys were successful in your battle, and you gained something out of it. But after you punch this tree in frustration, you hear a bit of rustling around from two different spots surrounding you. And I'm gonna open up the.
What now?
Let's see. Hang on. Let's do.
Imp.
Yep. No, it's imp. Well, I suppose I don't actually need that. Whatever. So you hear a rustling from here, this guy, and this guy, and then I'm gonna put you over here.
Oh.
So you guys are all catching your breath
From the left
currently.
or right?
Huh?
Do you run from the left or the right path?
So you guys came from this direction.
Mm.
So let's see. Hang on. Let me double check this. I need to switch to here. Okay, here we go. So you guys came from this direction. You guys are heading this way, over here. But yeah, you had come from this direction. You heard this guy and you heard this guy rustle. So
I was.
Who's there? Please
you
don't hurt
hear
us.
nothing.
All right, show yourself.
I think we should do an investigation check.
Okay, go ahead and roll for investigation. You want to do a group check or a
14. I'm fine with whatever.
I have a bad investigation too, but I will also roll. A little
Oh,
better,
can I check?
60. Investigation.
What sort of check?
investigation? Let's see. What do these two get? Okay. Yeah. So as a group, you are all able to determine the location of these two spies. You're able to see them peeking out, but they're not speaking to you, and they're not saying anything.
Are they human? What are they like?
They are human. They're covered up in some black clothes, and they are beginning to draw their arrows. Draw some arrows. Like these two have bows and arrows, and yeah, these are the two that you can see.
I'm gonna draw my. Oh, what? Sorry. I'm just going to draw my sword. Be like, finally, we might have had to run from those golem things, but at least we can kill these people.
Char does the exact opposite, where he drops his weapon, puts his hands up, and goes like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to hurt anybody.
Korak draws his sword.
And Aaron, in Aaron fashion, decides to throw an Eldritch Blast, and he rolled a 2. So he misses completely, and it goes in that direction. And you guys are going to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh, God.
I'm just going to yell at Aaron. You're going to hit some wildlife. Be more careful.
He says, "Who screw the wildlife? We're being pursued right now."
But that's right. There's none here anyway. Continue.
And Gareth says, "This is such a bother." Let's see. Korak, you need me to roll for you on initiative?
I got my roll of 10.
Oh, you got a 10? Okay.
Yep.
I gotcha. Alright. So, this is going to be A, B, C, and D. Okay, so Spy A fires off a shot targeting Aaron, who had initially decided to see. So he gets a 15, which hits, and he's gonna no. I'm just gonna say that he lands a really solid shot onto Aaron, and it punctures him in the shoulder. And then D fires off his shot. What am I doing? That's damage. And he shoots at Gareth. And he deals.
I wonder why.
Oh yeah, nothing big. Anyway, so they take the initial brunt of damage, and now it is Lavender's turn.
Would I be able to make it to number D? Well, to letter
Number D.
D.
Letter D.
Yeah.
You are, you're about 48 feet away according to this map, but I'm willing to retcon your location. So
No, it'd be fine. I can just use a face step.
Okay.
I guess used one to get to this guy. And I can't rage because I'm using a bonus action, so I'll just do a regular attack.
Okay.
Oops, that was damage. I fucked that up. Sorry, this is the hit. 26.
Well,
hit.
I mean, you still hit, so.
I
messed up. I rolled damage. Oh, look at me. I rolled a 26. Okay. It's alright.
Oh my god.
So
9 damage.
Yeah, you deal 9 damage to him. So you're able to you take a swing at this guy, and you're able to cut the front of his stomach, and he jumps back a little bit to try while still looking at you, but he's able to you're able to get a good clean hit on him, but he takes a step back. Okay, Char, you're up. You are 30. I'm retconning, and you are 30. No, hang on. Retcon a little bit more. And you are 30 feet away from guy A, spy A.
Where's a pacifist? Let's see, what would Char do?
Well, there's arrows sticking out of Gareth and Aaron right now. So, and
Tar is just going to say, Mr. Gareth, get behind me, and he's going to try to kind of like shield Gareth with his body.
Okay, so Gareth moves around a little bit like that, and so does Aaron because he's trying to fire off Eldritch Blast. Okay. And what are you gonna do?
I think it's B, the one that's farthest.
A. This is so this one here is A. This is A, B, C, D. You are not aware of these two. You don't know that they are there.
I'm going to cast command on A.
Okay.
Command pissed.
Yeah. I'm going to say flee, and it's a wisdom DC 13.
Oh wait, no, wrong one.
Get out of here.
And you use the command spell on him, and it doesn't do anything. He's able to resist.
Dang it. Okay, that's my turn.
Are you gonna move at all?
No. I'm just gonna stay where I can next to Gareth.
Okay. So now it is B's turn, and B, having the hidden sneak attack advantage, he does. He's able to land. For retconning purposes, he lands a hit with his short sword, and does 7 plus 2d6.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I know. So yeah, no.
Wrong
I guess
button,
2d6. 2d6 plus, which he hops in and he stabs Gareth right in the back, and
Gareth.
And it misses his heart, but Gareth is down for the count.
Oh.
So he's there. And then this guy, he rolls to hit. No, I'm doing it again. Well, whatever. He jumps forward to attack Aaron before he gets off another Eldritch Blast, and he's able to slash at his shoulder and cause his cause him to start bleeding out profusely. And Aaron's out. So now it's Korak's turn.
Aaron's just dead.
Yeah, Aaron. Well, yeah. So Aaron took a blade to his shoulder, and he's bleeding out on the ground.
Yep. Okay. So wait.
So right now, to your character's right, you just witnessed these two other guys take out Aaron and Gareth directly to your right at about 2 o'clock for you.
Okay.
So they're right there. They're standing right in a row right now. And you are technically still have your Claw of Koros activated.
Yeah, I enter cryo state.
Well, you're technically still already in it. You never left it.
I would think that it disables at the end of a combat just for ease.
I mean, it's still it's active for an hour. You're still under the effects.
Oh. Okay. Well, I have a mace, and I'm going to use tap on it.
Okay.
Tap on the closest guy.
C.
Yes.
So, what kind of roll is he? Is that a natural 20?
No, that's just no, it's not.
Okay. So you hit. Okay. You're able to land a hit.
Inventory.
Go ahead and move these guys over here. because that way it's less clutter for me.
And where was my cryo-state attack?
Jesus.
Holy shit. Okay.
So much damage.
All right. So you just like reach. You just see these two guys go down, and you're pissed off. You are livid that two of your party members just went down. You reach out to smack this guy with your mace, and you smack him right across the head, and you deal 18 points of damage. And he is very clearly dazed and confused, and he's going to take a disadvantage on his next attack check.
And I end my turn.
Okay. So now, A, having resisted the command spell, decides to try to shoot at Char again. Oh, decides to try to shoot at Char now with his crossbow, and he hits, and he does. So he fires this arrow at you. I don't know if you have your sword up or what, but he rolled a 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, he hits. I have a shield, but he hits.
And it's, it grazes, it hits your leg, your like your calf. So you take 4 points of damage.
How many points of damage?
4 points of damage.
Don't feel too good.
Okay, and then D decides to just try to start attacking Lavender right away, and he gets a 22 to hit.
Yeah, my armor class is 14.
Okay, and he takes a swing at you, and he's able to hit your non-sword arm, and he deals 5 points of damage to you.
Alright,
So
that fucking hurt.
Yeah, so he swings forward and slices down your arm, and now it's Lavender's turn, and you're bleeding. Your arm's bleeding.
I'm just going to yell out in frustration. No, wait, that would make no sense for my character. I wouldn't say anything. I'm just going to enter rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to use a reckless attack. I don't know how to do that. I think I leveled up, but I don't see it as an action on my thing.
Hang on, action. Let's see. Reckless attack?
Yeah.
Where would that be? Features, traits.
I don't know.
Activate rage.
It's your reckless attack. When you make your first attack roll on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly, giving you advantage on attacks rolls using strength until the start of your next turn. But attacks against you have advantage during that time.
Okay, so for this turn you have advantage on your roll.
Yeah, and people have advantage against me. So. Oh, nat 20. Damn.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, now let's see. 25 damage plus 2.
Jesus.
Are you trying to kill this guy?
Yes.
All right. So whatever. 285 doesn't, like, he's dead. So you see him slash at your arm, and you take your sword and you just go forward and you just hack this guy's head off, clean off. In an absolute rage. Huh?
I'm just going to smile to myself a bit and then turn towards A.
Okay. Do you want to make any movement?
Yeah. How close do you think I can get? Like around here?
So you started here. Yeah, that's about good. That's 30 feet.
Yeah.
So you're able to hack this guy's head off, and you're able to, go most of the way towards A there. And then Char.
Yeah.
It's now Char's turn. You take this damage to your leg, and as you turn, you see both Gareth and you see Gareth struggling for breath, and you see that Aaron is bleeding out. And I hope you don't try to save them, because I don't want to have to roleplay them. So you are up.
Seeing Gareth go down, Char is going to put his hand out and say, "Get away from them!" And he's going to cast Firebolt at the one that he's closest to.
So, B?
Yes.
Okay, so, and is that a roll to hit or is it a roll to save?
It's a roll to hit.
Okay.
That's a 19.
Okay, and roll for damage.
6 points of fire damage.
All right, so you fire at this guy and you're able to hit him in the chest, and he starts stumbling back, trying to pat himself off from the damage, from the fire that's now kind of spawning on him. All right, then he's stumbling back, and he's able to put it out, and he steps forward again to try to hit you, and he's gets a nat 1, and he misses. And as he's missing, he's tries to swing his sword, and he ends up like swinging and slipping, and gets his sword stuck in the ground. He falls and he hits his head for he just hits himself in the head for 3 damage.
Damn.
So he's now prone. He's lying on the ground. He can't. He's gonna have to skip his next turn. Then with guy C, having taken this hit from Korak, he tries to attack Korak in return. He gets a 7, so I'm assuming that doesn't hit. So he tries to swing his blade to try to get you away, but he decides to take a step, tries to start running back towards into the forest like that. So he's running directly away from Korak. And now it's Korak's turn.
I believe that's an attack of opportunity.
All right.
All right. So that's a 15.
Okay, so that hits.
And I take damage.
Okay, so you're able to, as he's starting to turn to run, you're able to smack him again in the back. You chuck your mace at him, and you kind of hit him in the back, and the mace bounces back off, back in your direction. You're able to pick up the mace, and after you do this, he just kind of falls over. And are you trying to kill him, or was it just trying to knock him out?
This guy almost killed one of my friends. I'm going for the kill.
Okay, so you notice that you just snapped his spine with this strike, and he's gonna.
Yay!
Now, I mean, this is a bit of metagaming, but I recommend you guys keep at least one of them alive for interrogation purposes. But that's just me. You can kill him if you want.
What do we have left?
Also metagaming. I will not be able to stop myself if Char doesn't step in.
Metagaming, Char is furious. He is so mad. He's gonna kill
that
these
one's
people.
dead.
Yeah,
That one's dead. Okay, so now.
Wait, isn't it still my turn because that was an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, so it is still your turn. So you get to go again.
Okay, and that is a 18.
Okay, so who are you? I guess you're hitting the only guy that you can hit. So you step forward and you see the guy that's has fire on his chest, right? And he's burning up. So you go and you swing to hit him, and how much damage do you do?
Holy shit!
Jesus.
So you hit this guy, and you hear a very satisfying crunch.
I'd say is, I am basically whacking my mace down right on top of the fire with my mace sort of glistening with ice.
You feel the satisfying crunch underneath your mace as you hit the back of this guy's at the base of his neck, and he falls forward prone. He's not dead, but he's not going to be getting up. He technically still has 1 HP left, so he's not dead yet. So, let's see. I'm gonna roll. Let's see. Sir. Let's see. I'm gonna do a dex save, a dex throw here. See if this guy can escape. Alright, so this guy attempts to escape. Hang on, let me get my pointer here. Yeah, so this guy is now trying to escape because it's his turn. So he starts running in this direction. And he's able to get to about
Attack
there.
of opportunity!
No, not close enough.
So cool.
I mean, you're within 30 feet. It's not your turn, Korak.
Yeah.
I was attack of opportunity.
No, he's way out of range of you.
Oh.
No, it's the next round. It's A now. This is the one that Lavender's going after. But he just saw 3 of his friends die. Or he thinks that they're dead. He thinks there's one of them that's still alive, but he thinks he's dead. So,
Yeah.
he spends his entire turn running, and now it's Lavender's turn.
Well, obviously, I have to run after him.
Okay?
And I'm just going to use another reckless attack. Just for fun. So 14, and let's
Okay.
see if I get a nat 20. 12 and 14.
Well, you hit either way. So, how much damage do you do?
16, 14 plus 2.
16? Alright.
Yeah.
So you're able to, as this guy is retreating, you're able to run up to him, and you slash at his legs to try to get him to stop, and you hit the tendons behind his knees here. And he topples over.
Hey.
And he's prone for his next turn, but... Okay. So now it's Char's turn.
Char is going to move 30 feet towards the one that Lavender is after.
You're not going to try to kill this dude on the ground?
Well, I think he thinks Korak already got him, I think.
Okay.
So he's gonna probably move like here-ish. And seeing the one, he's like, whereas Char usually has more like a lofty, kind of shy demeanor, you see his face kind of like grim a bit. And he goes, kill them. Kill them all. And he's gonna cast a firebolt on the one running.
Okay. What's the range on it?
120 feet.
Okay, so yeah, you can definitely try to shoot at this guy.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 17.
Okay, so that's gonna hit. How much damage does it do?
3 points of damage.
All right. So you fire this firebolt, and after Lavender strikes at his legs, the firebolt goes right above her head, and then it smacks this dude in the back of the head, and he's face planted down in the dirt. I don't know if I already did this, but I'm gonna do that. So he's extraordinarily hurt at this point, and he's grabbing at his head to try to put out the fire, and he's rolling and he's struggling. So now it's, B decides it's not worth it to try to get up because he's frightened of what might happen, so he doesn't take his turn, and he tries to lay as still as possible. And so let's see if that means anything. So stealth check. I'm gonna do a stealth check. Let's see, perception, Korak. And Korak, you're able to not. He's able to. You're not able to notice that he is not moving, or that you think he's dead.
In that case, I go after the next guy.
The one that's farther away. He's currently about 70 feet away from you.
What's the range on the boomerang?
You need me to check that for you?
Boomerang 60, 120. So yeah, I move 30 feet, and that boomerang.
Okay. So roll the hit. Okay, so you lunge forward and throw your boomerang at this guy. And how much damage do you do?
That's how I do it.
All right. So you throw your boomerang. You see this fireball hit this dude in the back of the head. Your boomerang hits this dude in the side of the neck, and you're able to do a significant amount of damage to him. And he falls down, and he's also attempts to try to play dead, and he gets a. He scores very well. So all of you believe that he's dead at this point. So Lavender, it's technically your turn.
Well, I suppose in this case, I just end my rage and just wipe the blood off my blade and put it back.
Okay, so you're not going to try to kill him or just guarantee that he's dead. You're just going to wipe the blade off.
Well, what do you mean? Would still be making any noise, like passively, breathing, anything? Huh?
He's trying to demonstrate that he is dead.
Well, I think if I'm raging, yeah. Probably not if I wasn't, but since I am raging, I'd just attack him anyway. One last hit.
Okay. And roll the hit at advantage, because, he's on the ground, prone.
Oh, nat. 1 + 7. So I'm going to try again.
Okay.
26, of course.
So no matter what, you can.
Yeah. He's dead.
Okay, so you go forward, and you're not convinced that this guy's dead, and you plunge your sword right through his heart, through his back. And you give it a nice twist, and then before drawing the blade back out.
From there, I just calm down, wipe the blood off my blade, stow it, and start walking towards Char. It's kind of out of concern.
Okay. So Korak's up here. All right. This spy is still technically here, and he's trying to be as sneaky as possible. Char, for all intents and purposes, Aaron has bled out. He's dead. But Gareth is still alive, but he's in his death throes right now. He's kind of dying, and he kind of calls out, Char, and he reaches out and he reaches forward.
Char immediately goes over, takes his hand, and is going to try to cast spare the dying on him.
And so I guess
it's gotta fail.
You try to cast spare the dying, but for whatever reason, the spell fails, either because too much time had passed, or just due to the effects of the forest that you're in. You're not able to effectively cast it to save him.
Mr. Gareth, you're gonna be okay, Mr. Gareth. We'll get you out of here.
This is the wrong music for this kind of moment. Hang on.
It's a happy time.
This is the wrong music. Hang on.
We're all just celebrating his death.
Sad D&D music. Hang on. Let me change the music real quick. Tragedy music. Here we go. Come on. Come on, give me something.
Russian.
This. There we go. Alright, now it's sad.
Mr. Gareth, you're gonna be okay, Mr. Gareth.
It's like, and he starts coughing up blood.
I'll heal you.
Solve the mystery of the cylinder, and and the amulet and avenge me.
I will, Mr. Gareth. Just stay with me. You'll make it.
Char, I believe in you. And then he expires.
Mr. Gareth.
I'm so... Was that you?
Yeah.
That's his last words.
And you see him kind of just slump, and you know his eyes still kind of a little bit open, but you see the light and just kind of everything fog over, and as he slumps and rests.
You see that when Gareth finally falls, Char drops whatever he's holding, and that like sort of hardness in his face kind of fades away, and he just starts bawling over Gareth's corpse.
I'm just gonna pat Char on the shoulder, and just nod my head solemnly, because thinking to myself, well, I knew this guy for 2 days. I can't say I'm particularly attached, but I don't think that it'd be best to bring that up in this moment.
He's dead. I couldn't save him.
Well, what matters is that you tried your best, and you're still alive. At least you've got that.
Then we fight on to make sure his fight wasn't in vain.
Yeah, his final words were to avenge him, and figure out the mystery of the amulet.
Yes.
And you hear a cough come from the last guy.
I should have asked. I don't know anything about my backstory because of the secrets. Would I be emotionally touched by this at all, or would it just be whatever?
The things that I have for your specific backstory don't have to do with what you already perceive about this backstory.
All right, so no. So yeah, I'm just like, all right. I'm just going to start walking over to the coughing guy.
Okay.
Char also is like stands up, wipes his tears, and also starts walking with that same sort of coldness.
Yo, you should leave your blue flowers on Gareth.
Oh, you're right. He puts what remainder of the flowers he has on Gareth's body. Says, you know, Mr. Gareth, I know you didn't believe much in the gods, but hopefully you'll find your way into Salune's embrace.
Oh, I really should. I'm just going to follow his lead and just place another flower of my own.
That was a good touch.
Just pick out the least eaten flower.
Pick out the flower, pick out the flower that gives you mouth numbness.
Yeah.
And put it on him.
Yeah, I think I actually have one of those, so yeah.
Just kind of turn over it, just make him turn in his grave a little bit. It's like, I hated this forest.
I'm not even thinking that. I'm just thinking, I think he would have liked to taste it. He ate the other flower I gave him. He seemed to enjoy it. He'd have loved it. I should have asked him to try it.
So.
Yes. After putting the flowers down, then I follow Lavender to go talk to the guy.
And the guy's coughing blood. You're gonna end up just like your friends there. Take my word for it.
Yeah.
Trash.
What about you?
And he spits out blood to the side.
I recommend you speak very carefully your next words. We just lost an ally, and we're not afraid
you lost two allies, but you know, Aaron's an edgelord.
Well, only one ally. The other guy was just there.
That other guy, he was missing Eldritch shots left and right. Like, you know, we don't claim him at all.
Be very careful.
I'm just going to kneel down next to him, like my just leaning over him. Just like slowly just go. I don't know how many times I've done this. Haven't been my. I don't know what I was going to say. Fuck. I'm just going to be like, I don't know. Fuck. I'm just going to be leaning down over him and be like, can you die anywhere quietly, please? Just die peacefully. You don't have to be so rude. We've already killed you.
You're already dead.
Yeah. Omae mo shinderu.
Omae wa mo shinderu. Nani?
And he just dies on the spot, but no.
Char's gonna also go over his body, and prepare. You kind of see like the flames coalescing as if he's about to cast a firebolt again, and he's gonna say, "You better tell me something, anything about this amulet, or else you're gonna fall into the grave, and you're gonna burn, just like I burned your friends."
Don't you get it? Nobody knows anything about the amulet. You're the ones that have gotten closest to the truth.
And we barely know anything. People must be stupid around here.
We're pretty stupid.
Nobody makes it this far into the forest. We were tasked to follow you.
Oh.
By whom? Can I do an intimidation check?
Sure. Yeah, do an intimidation check.
Oh shit.
Can I
plus 3, plus 2.
Oh.
It's the natural one, yeah.
And he kind of laughs at you. It's like, if that's the teeth you bear, prepare for your own grave.
I'm just gonna smile to myself because that's a killer line.
Char goes, "If you have nothing to tell us, then we'll kill you. Are you okay with that?"
You make it sound like I'm not already gonna die.
I'm
not gonna leave this forest.
I call out a healing potion. Answer our questions, and we might consider letting you live.
Roll a persuasion check. I guess I need to roll it for... Hang on, let me roll it for you.
Nope, I got it.
Oh, you got it?
14.
Hang on. Sneeze. Oh, come on, sneeze, come out. Shit. Alright, so he's thinking about your words, and he says, the people, they know I'm alive, and they know if I live and I don't come back with it, they'll kill me anyway.
So you just want to die?
I'm dead either way.
And then you die without honor.
Okay.
I just kind of turn to Quack and be like, I think it would be more honorable if you didn't tell us. But I get your point. I'm just going to draw my knife and be like, well, this is your last chance to tell us something important, useful.
Can any of you guys hold him down? I'm
just going to listen to Char and just hold him down just with kind of a bemused expression.
I do the same.
He's unable to move. Like you snapped his neck, but he's still alive. He can still breathe and sputter, but he's not. His arms aren't moving.
I'm just going to look bemused.
Char is going to force feed him one of his potions. I don't know if that does anything.
Sure, I guess. He stops spitting up blood.
And then he's going to immediately fire a firebolt into his chest.
Ooh, torture.
Okay. So, I guess I don't know if you should roll here, but like, I guess.
I can roll. Should I roll the healing from the potion first?
Sure.
I think so.
Yeah, roll the healing from the potion.
I'm imagining this guy's going to start screaming, so I start backing away.
2d4. So he heals for 6 because it's 2d4 plus 2, and then should I roll to hit for the firebolt?
Yeah, well, no, you don't need to roll the hit because you're pretty much up close. I imagine you're just gonna be like right there. I think you hit. No problem.
Perfect. Add 1 point of fireball damage.
All right, so you fire it off on his shoulder, and he starts his arm starts burning. He starts groaning, you know, that kind of a thing.
I'm just going to cover my ears as I back away.
And you know, his neck's still not healed, but he stopped coughing up blood, and you know his face is able he's able to heal up a little bit, where he's able to move a little bit, but he's not able to run away.
You either tell us what you know, or we just keep doing this.
Okay.
I have plenty of healing to spend.
Roll to intimidate at advantage.
Okay. This is the first one. That's a 15, and then the second one is a 4, so it's a 15.
Okay. So it's like, oh, fine. There are people in the kingdom, high-ranking individuals. I don't know who they are, but I was sent by someone else. The nobility themselves. There was word that you guys were going after the amulet, and we were sent to follow you and return with information.
You killed the person with the most information. You're terrible at your jobs.
We saw you guys retrieve the artifact out of the Stone Guardian. We figured that was the best lead we've ever had.
And you don't know who hired you, or who you work for.
Why did you? If I tell you their name, I'm gonna die. Well, if I'm gonna die here anyway, I might as well tell you.
If you don't, you're gonna die anyway.
I was sent by Carwin Yule. She's one of the high scribes.
Interesting.
I'm just going to, now that he's given the information we need, I'm just going to walk up, put my hand on Char and go, let me finish him. You shouldn't do this. Don't hurt yourself.
It's okay, Miss Lavender.
They'll kill you. These people.
I'm sure that's what you thought.
These people have power beyond your imagination. You don't know what you're getting into.
Well, they seem to want this amulet, and this is an adventure, so we must do it anyway. And I'm just going to look at Char and like, if not for the people that have already died. Like, sorry, I meant to be like, perhaps we would have stopped before, but now that they're dead, I'm just going to glance at Char. We'll have to continue.
We do.
I ain't going nowhere.
Okay. So, So, what are you guys doing at this point?
I'm gonna like try to reassure Char. Char, just let me kill him. You just go over to Gareth, turn your way, or just relax. Sit for a second. I don't want you to do any more things you might regret later.
It's okay, Miss Lavender. We've set on this path, and now we'll finish it. And Char's just gonna go up to the head of the person and then just firebolt it.
You firebolt him?
Yeah, just right in the head.
And you hear his screams gurgling as his head bursts down, and you know he finally collapses and dies.
Damn.
As he falls,
I didn't know you'd have it in you.
Char also collapses to the ground and starts crying. To Gareth.
I don't.
He's gone. And these people, I killed them. Is this what we're supposed to be doing?
Well, technically, you didn't kill any of them except for him.
That's true. This guy, I killed him. Is this what I'm supposed to do, Salune? This is the path you've set me on.
I'm gonna start rummaging through their pockets, like trying not to be in Char's way, just let him get out of his grief. But like, realistically, I should probably assume it if they have anything important.
And you are able, as you're searching their belongings, you are able to find one of the talismans that you had seen in the tavern in the first session. And do you have that image I sent you still?
It's the like evil-looking talisman.
Yes.
I'm just gonna write evil at custom item evil talisman.
Well, no, yeah. So go ahead and put it in the campaign chat.
How do I do that?
It's hang on. Let me do this. Go down to your chat. Here we go. Oopsies, no. I gotta hit forward, not that. Forward. Campaign chat. Here we go.
Oh. Final.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna speak the custom item.
So.
And
as you search their bodies, you find that all 4 of them have one of these.
I'll just pocket them for now. It's probably not the best time to hand them out.
So.
I'll just... If Korak is just standing around, just kind of looking on, I'm going to slip one to him while looking on at Char. Probably not the best to just go up and be like, "Hey, dude, here's the amulet." So
I look at it and just kind of nod.
Sorry, I was putting it in. Evil. Oh, fuck, it's sick. Inventory, attic. And this is... I have it, okay. I'm not writing it down. I cannot figure out how to put it in.
Custom item.
Yeah, I just can't. It keeps closing on me for some reason. I'll just type it here to remember.
I have it labeled.
Char is still... He's aggressively crying.
I don't know what to do. Lavender is just used to being the one killing everyone in this situation, so this is like feels really fresh. But I guess something would be a little familiar, I'd imagine. So she'll sit by Char and wait.
Miss Lavender, how do you do this? How do you kill so easily?
Well, it's natural, isn't it? It's all I've ever known.
But aren't you afraid?
Afraid of what?
Afraid that, that's all you're ever going to be.
You just have to have a goal. It's why I came to this town. Why I followed you. Why I followed, and I'm just going to look at what... I just forgot his name, damn it. I guess that's on my mind. Gareth. I'm just going to look at Gareth and be like, why I followed Gareth. I need to be stronger. I need to be able to kill. So that one day, there will be no one left to challenge me. I will be able to relax. Perhaps that's a goal you should have too.
Maybe. And he wipes his tears a little bit, finding the little strength to stand back up.
You're into that Moon Maiden, right?
Yeah, Selene.
Well, I don't know much about religion, but I've heard there's fights between them and Shar, was it?
Yeah.
Well, do you really expect Saloon's followers to be still around if they didn't fight the Sharans?
Huh. I guess you're
the
right.
charlatans?
Yeah. I say killing isn't wrong if it's the right people.
Yeah. I'll kill the right people.
I'm just going to give Char my hand and help him up.
Char takes it and he gets up. So, Where are we going now?
I believe we have a noble. I believe we have some nobility to combat.
Perhaps. But as cavalier as it sounds, we should definitely loot the bodies of our fallen friends.
We should. And Char's gonna.
Yeah.
And you find some pretty average gear, average stuff, and you estimate it'll probably be worth about 50 to 60 gold worth of equipment. I think Gareth had 80 gold on him, and Aaron had about 50 gold on him. So 130 gold plus, so about say about two. You're able to loot the equivalent of 200 gold from these guys, from your comrades, your dead comrades.
Oh, we were the ones that already have the whatchamacallits, the golem heart. Oh, I was thinking they had still on it.
Yeah, no. Char had it.
I have the golem heart. Yeah.
Oh damn.
It's a cylinder.
Oh, I'm just gonna play it in character. Where's the heart? I could have sworn it was around here somewhere.
I have it, I think. And I'll pull out the cylinder. I think this is what they were after.
And let me go ahead and so this is roughly what it looks like. It gives you a rough idea.
Whoa.
Not that big though, right?
It's well, tiny. I mean, it could be small, but yeah, it's not that big.
Yeah.
It's about the size of a like a jump rope handle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, then I guess we each get. Well, this is metagaming. I guess we should each add 60 gold, 63.
Yeah, I think we each.
You could do just go ahead and do 70 across the board, just 70, 70, 70.
All right.
That sounds great. Does did Gareth have any defining clothing or anything?
He had some white and blue robes that he was wearing.
Could I just take a strip off the sleeve or so and tie it around my own sleeve?
Sure. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that.
For you, Mr. Gareth. We'll see this through.
I suppose we should bury the bodies, shouldn't we? Or do you wish nature to claim them? I would prefer that, but to each their own. It's your decision.
I don't think Selune can really reach them here, so I don't know if a proper burial. Perhaps we can put them near some of the trees or so. Right?
Sure. I suppose just moving the bodies towards the trees.
Okay. So you pick up these bodies and you take them towards the trees, and you pick up an old skeleton, throw it away, and you put Gareth where the old skeleton was.
Same position too.
The legacy will continue. And as they slump Gareth over there, Char's, even if it won't reach, he's gonna do a little blessing or say a little prayer to Selune over Gareth's body.
And you're just gonna leave Aaron just laying there,
I don't know that man. I guess if you really want to, we could burn his body.
Well, it's not like we're moving the spies. The people that attacked us, we were just gonna leave them, right?
Huh?
I mean...
Oh, sorry.
I don't think anybody else is gonna come into this forest for these bodies, right? So...
Let's just leave them.
Oh, no. If anything, burying them might be for the best. Who knows, this person might send someone in to look for them, and we don't want them to find a corpse.
Should we try burning the bodies?
Yeah.
Our one brain cell is working together. We could, but perhaps it's better to send a message. Let them know we know. If that one man said is to be believed, they already know we've killed them.
No. I suppose we should just leave their corpses then. Maybe stack them up or something.
Just going to make a Jenga pile with them.
Yeah, make a monument.
Yeah.
The Lincoln logs, just
Keep it.
lay them in a
Try to
square.
avoid making it too brutal, but very well.
I'm going to move them one by one to the other side of the clearing against trees, like Gareth, but, well, on the opposite side, so they're not next to each other.
Okay.
And I think by this point, my hair's turned mostly white. Well, tinged with white. It's still mostly golden red, but there's now white mixed in.
Miss Lavender, did you take any damage from the battle come past? Did anybody do?
I'm just gonna like blink down at myself and be like, you know, I think they might have hit my arm, but I think it'll be better if we just sleep on it. But first, we should probably move out of this clearing. Best not to sleep next to corpses.
Should we try to head back to the city?
The spoilerist is giving me some bad vibes.
Yeah. I guess we'll try to make our way towards the city.
Do you understand how to work that thingamajig you're holding? Just point, like gesturing at the thingy.
The cylinder?
Yeah.
I don't think I was gonna give it to Mr. Gareth to hopefully maybe they could identify it or something. But I guess that now he's gone, I should just, I don't know, maybe I'll look at it when we get back.
Okay.
We should look for more cannon fodder. I guess we should take a long rest halfway on our journey back or whatever.
Yeah, so you guys, as you guys travel back, you don't encounter any specific problems. You guys do take a long rest, so go ahead and do that. Let's see. I'll refresh, so just make sure you guys took a long rest.
Alright.
Here we go. Char hasn't yet, Korak has.
I just did, and I gotta prepare a spell now.
Yay.
Honestly, Char should probably have a heroic inspiration point by now.
Huh?
Char should honestly have a heroic inspiration point by now.
Char gets a heroic inspiration.
Oh. Oh, fancy.
Not Garrett's death. Burying the dude alive.
So, as you guys wander out of the forest, you notice that it becomes less twisted and viney, and the trees start becoming normal. And as you're approaching the edge of the forest, you see the castle in the distance, and the area around that's outside of this forest looks like it's in a different color almost. You're not familiar with the color, and you step out onto these plains, and you feel the numbness of the forest dissipate, and you suddenly begin feeling all of the soreness from your trip and journey inside of this forest, and you struggle to process these feelings that you are bombarded with, that you had almost forgotten were there with your time in this forest. So now that you're on these plains, what would you like to do? Are you guys going to continue to the castle, or where are you going?
So...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you can go.
I'm just going to stretch, bask in the sun for a second and just turn to Char and go, where to? New commander.
God, that's a lot of responsibility. But, I mean, we could always head back to the city. But now we know that there are people after us. Does anybody have another place we can go to?
I'm from around here. Guess this would be from someone who knows the area.
Oh, we're towards the Smuggler's Respite, right?
Huh?
We're near the Smuggler's Respite. That area, I guess, coming out of it.
No. Let's see. Hang on. Let me open up the map. So the smuggler's respite is actually in the forest. So you're more closer to that little town village looking thingamajig by the castle.
No.
So the smuggler's respite. That's where you killed or not killed, but that's where you fought the bandits initially. Is along that road.
Do we have anybody we can trust in Stonecall?
No, but you can't trust people anywhere. At least in Stonecall, we've been there before.
That's true.
I'd say
We
we're
hit up that
the
old
only ones with. I'd say they're the one.
Go with Korak and then Lavender.
I'd say the only ones who can is each other.
Look, I can look after the little pyromaniac here. Korak. Just hit things, alright?
Trust me, that's what I do best.
I suppose if we have no place to go, we can head back to Stonecall. Maybe we can find more about the people who tried to kill us.
And kill them right back. Let's go. Oh, before we leave, I'm just going to give Char one of the tokens. Who's on the bodies?
Thank you. I think we can use these to find some information.
And you guys also have you also took the token from Garrett's body. It's that one with that's up a little bit more.
Yeah, Char would have that, Char.
Yeah, when I went over to the Garrett's body. I guess we'll call this. Evil token, and then we'll have good token.
Okay. So what is your destination within Stonecall?
Oh,
The tavern, certainly.
It's a good place.
Everything happens around the tavern.
Oh, by the way, what race is Korak?
He's orc.
Damn.
You have no humans.
On second thought, perhaps I'm just gonna look us over again, and then look back at the city. I was so keen to go there. It seemed like the obvious choice, but the more I think about it, the less pleasant it seems. And I guess gesture at myself vaguely, then at the other two.
Yeah, they're not particularly the nicest people there. I suppose we could always go back to the Freedom States. That's where I met Mr. Gareth.
The Freedom States are lively. That's where I'm from, right? I don't actually remember.
That's where you are from. You have vague memories of the Freedom States. But I'm gonna say, as the DM, it's, again, this is a little bit of metagaming, but I want you guys to go back to, I want Char to go back to Asarian, because you guys were tasked with talking to, figuring out, getting information from the ruins and taking it back to Asarian. So that's something that you guys were originally tasked with.
It's one of that's the guild.
Right? No. So the guildmaster is that's Bramblefoot. Guildmaster Bramblefoot.
No, but Asarian's the guy that was spied on.
No, Asarian is the guy that initially tasked Gareth and Char, and then Aaron popped in with his magical, main character energy. So that's what you were initially tasked with.
Sure, I suppose we can go and report to him.
Well,
and you guys still have the letter of recommendation and everything, so you could get through without any problems.
I suppose, Char, you're right. We should go to the Stonecall, but perhaps from there to the Freedom States once it's got sorted.
It'd be in our best interest to leave Stonecall as fast as we can. I guess we're heading to Stonecall.
To Stonecall we go.
Okay. So as you guys traverse through these plains, and you get back up onto a solid road, and you see a whole bunch of military people out training along the road. Just off to the side in some various different barracks. You see archers shooting at targets. You see people practicing swordsman skills. You see people just either running, doing push-ups, all sorts of general fitness. You see all this military stuff happening as you walk towards the kingdom gates, and you see the guardsman that you had passed before, and he kind of looks at you and says, "What happened to your companions? It's good to, I know you guys went to the forest, but what happened to your companions?"
Oh, they're dead. Quite dead.
Well, see, this is why you should be wary of the forest.
Well, it was more so the people from the city, but I get your point.
And he looks at you questioningly.
I just smack myself. That was fucking stupid of me to say, but too late.
So what do you mean? What do you mean someone from the city? Were
We
you
were
attacked
ambushed.
by bandits, or?
Mercenaries.
Sorry, I missed that part.
Mercenaries.
Mercenaries? What kind of mercenaries did you run into?
I look at the others to see how much we should say.
I'm just gonna be just shaking my head like, fuck, I fucked this up so much. My tail's just gonna be... Oh no, I don't have a tail in this body. Sorry. I'm just gonna be... I'm thinking of what I was
Your imaginary tail?
Yeah. I'm just fucking smacking myself in the head, like... I guess you can tell my ears are drooping. Like, I fucking spoke too much. So I'm just like, Korak, no. No.
Char is just gonna go up to the guard and say, "Our companions are gone. Mercenaries are not.
Nope. No, but who attacked you, though?
God knows."
Your mom.
Well, what race were they?
What race were they? Do we know?
It
Human?
matters not.
Keep in mind, you guys also had an encounter with various bandits.
Oh,
yeah, I'm just gonna say human.
Human.
But we don't blame you. And I just kind of give him a smile.
Char is just gonna hold up the letter of rec that Gareth had and just say, "We're just here to see a Syrian before we're on our way."
And he looks at you questioningly. He kind of wants to stop you and ask more questions, and he says, "Please go make a report to Captain Dreth. Captain Dreth. So Lyson Dreth. He was in the first session. Please go make a report to Captain Dreth while you're here."
I'll think about it.
And then
does he let us pass?
And then he waves you through and he lets you pass.
Okay.
And as you walk through the... And are you guys going to go cut through the military quarter, or are you guys going to cut through the residential quarter? Which way do you want to go, right or left?
Which way did we go last time?
You came through, so you came down the right side, you were going clockwise, you came down through the Adventurers Guild, through the residential quarter, through the military quarter. But the side you're trying to get in on, I guess you could technically go straight in, but you'd be more, you could either go directly up to the castle gates, or you can go around through the merchant's quarter towards the tavern, and then go in that way, because it's more on that other side anyway.
I suggest the way you said, the more quiet route.
So you want to go straight through?
I thought which one would be less noticeable? You wouldn't stand out as much.
You would stand out. It seemed that you would stand out less going through the military quarter, because within the castle gates, there's going to be a lot more eyes on. There's going to be a lot more people being wary, because that's where the king and the nobility are.
I suggest we enter through the military quarter.
I think that's a good idea.
So,
Uh,
okay. Go ahead.
I'm basically saying, yeah, me too.
So, as you guys begin to trek through the military quarter, you are able to notice a couple oddities based off, compared to your time in Stone Call previously. You are able to spot a couple of non-humans that are wearing this military armor, and you do see a rather large you do see that there's a Leonin along your way, and he's barking orders at some of the troops.
I don't know. Which are those again? D&D Leonin? I don't remember the race.
So they kind of look like lions.
Oh, I see them now. Leo. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So, and he kind of stands out, but this is like heavy deep in the military quarter, and you guys walk past him, and he kind of shoots a look over at you, but he ultimately ignores you, and continues barking orders at the troops he's commanding. And your guys are walking past, and you see on your way around, going towards the merchant's quarter, you're able to see a couple of parks and some fountains and places of gathering.
I'm just going to just real quickly walk over to it, pick up like a dandelion and just stuff it in my mouth as I walk back to Char, pretending nothing happened.
Roll a deception check. Roll a stealth check.
Let's see, stealth is last one.
Oh, while she's doing this,
and you're very obvious about eating a dandelion.
Yeah.
Char pays no mind to it.
And as you guys continue to walk down through the,
I'm just going to be thinking to myself, I'm a stealth genius. That is so good. He didn't say a word.
And as you guys are walking down through the merchant's quarter, you are able to tell that there are people now watching you actively, and you can feel some sets of eyes on you.
I'm just going to try to take a bite of another flower without, trying to hide it.
Without trying to hide it, or you are trying to hide it?
Oh, I'll try to hide it. Just from the wilted ones in my pack.
Oh, from the ones in your pack? Okay.
It's kind of guiltily, yep, nothing to see here. Just some non-humans.
Char stares at some of them, right back, and then just continues walking to the high priest, or the high scribe.
All right, and you are able to see that they are in darker robes. They're not the commoner. They're not commoners. They're not average folks, but they are following you and keeping an eye on you from a distance.
Who? Just people in robes?
Yeah, people in robes, in dark robes.
I'm just going to lean over to Shaw and whisper, perhaps we should ambush them. Perhaps kill? And just kind of raise my eyebrows.
If they're the right people to kill.
And I can smell out that and just gesture to go down an alleyway with Crack and Char.
Char follows.
Okay. And you notice that they begin to follow you, but at a very safe distance, and they're, they watch around the corners as you go down these different alleyways, but they are following you still.
Are they within 30 feet, or how close are they?
They're not within 30 feet. They're staying within about 50 feet, but they're keeping a safe distance. They're trying to stay out of range.
Do we know how many there are?
Yeah.
Roll an investigation check.
All of us? Yeah.
A group investigation check.
Where's that investigation? Fuck, I can't figure out.
16.
Investigation. 8.
Okay, so you guys.
Oh, that's persuasion. Or am I looking at the wrong thing? Sorry.
Well, I see 3 investigations. So
Yeah.
you don't know how many there are, but you can tell that there are several.
I'm just going to whisper to Shari. May I go ahead?
Absolutely.
I'm just going to try to keep. I'm just going to try to keep us going down alleyways that are getting less populated, or so there won't be too many witnesses. And from there, if they're still following, I'm going to immediately do a face step towards them and sprint towards them as fast as I can.
All right. So as you...
actually, sorry, I phrased that wrong. Run towards them, then do a face step, so I'm behind them.
Oh.
Since I don't know how long is my stride. I think it's a standard. So should be like 30, I think.
Yeah, 30 plus the face. How much is the face step?
30 feet. Yeah, to level 2. So yeah.
Okay.
So just be behind him with no room to spare.
And then you're trying to hit him.
Yeah, not to kill yet. I don't know shit about these fuckers, so it's not the nearest one. Reckless attack.
Okay, roll.
Just hoping to catch him off guard.
Roll a deception check at disadvantage.
17 and
DC is 18. So
that one.
No.
Oh jeez. So you do this step and you're able to land behind him. You swing. I'm assuming, are you swinging your blade or are you swinging a hand?
A blade.
So you swing your blade, and this guy is able to mutter something and then disappear and just vanish. And your blade crashes into this building, and you hear it audibly shake, and you wrench your blade out of the building, taking a brick with it.
Oh, are there anyone else around, or was that the only guy?
Hang on. I got to see if they're being stealthy right now. As far as you can tell, everyone else is gone.
Oh. Did you get him, Miss Lavender?
I got this brick. I'll just hold out the brick.
You know, I call that successful.
I'm just gonna chuckle and place the brick in my bag and just go. I'll come up with a name for him later. He's our new Gareth, maybe. I'm just going to be like, I'm just
take a Sharpie,
not gonna...
Gareth, and just write it on there.
I imagine Shari's unhappy about that, so I'm just going to be like, yes, kind of do like a oops.
Yeah, Aaron.
Pretend I didn't say that.
Just cross out Gareth. Aaron.
Yeah. Yep.
Just shout Eldritch Blast and chuck a brick at somebody.
Yeah, now that you said that, it's got to be my new move.
Yeah, look, if you want to add that as a new move, I would not be upset about it. Like,
yeah, I'm just going to do that. Like Minska's boo, I've got a brick named Aaron.
Aaron's Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I'm going to add Aaron the Rock.
Upon successful, okay, it doesn't do much damage. It does 1d4, but it's
yeah.
But it's got a +7 to hit.
Aaron the Rock. Yep.
Aaron the Rock.
Yep. I'm sorry. I can't fucking do this. I have to add it later. There's something wrong with my mouse or something. But yeah, so now I've got Aaron the Rock. Just as good as 0-1.
So at this point, you as far as you are able to tell, you have chased off your pursuers, the people that are chasing after you and that are watching you.
Should we continue our way to the high scribe?
Yes. I just make sure we're not. But keep an eye out.
Korak, did you want to say something?
Basically, once again, saying yeah.
Okay. So you guys leave the merchant's quarter, and you cross the bridge over, and you do see Geld's Tavern and the Adventurers Guild down the way, and you begin to cross the bridge that you initially had met on. And you approach the guard, and he says, "Halt! State your business."
I pull out the letter of recommendation. We're here to see the high scribe.
And he takes the documents and he opens it up, and reviews the letter, and he says, "Very well." And he hands you the scribe back and waves you through. He does recognize you. And you guys are able to get through without any problems. And as you're walking in, you do see that there are various scribes walking around in these bluish robes, and you continue to the archway that you remember going to, and you speak with the receptionist and inform him that you're there to see Asarian again. You hand him the letter. He nods his head, and he goes off to go retrieve Asarian. And Asarian comes back, and he says, and he looks at you and he says, "Where's the Dragonborn you came with initially?"
Wow.
We should talk in your office.
He says, and he kind of looks at you quizzically, and he says, "Very well." And he turns, and you follow him through, and of course you see these magnificent set of bookcases, and you see people, the various scholars, looking around and eyeing you as you're walking in, and they don't often see a group of non-humans walking through their halls. But you follow him down this hallway and up some stairs, and you go into his study, and he says, "Please take a seat."
Char sits down and he goes,
"Are you hungry? Would you like it? Would you like any water?"
I'm fine.
I'll take some.
Okay, and okay, cart.
Same.
So he waves his hand, and he, like before, you see glasses of floating, glasses of water floating, glasses of floating water. That's weird, but floating glasses of water is not weird. So they float out towards you, and they rest themselves down, and you see a little basket of bread also fly out, and it sets itself down for you to eat.
I'm just going to quickly before anyone can do anything else, just go, "Yeah, Aaron and Gareth are dead." And you're just going to start trying to cut the bread open so you can put a flour as a sandwich, just casually just throwing that in.
And he kind of just looks at you in a weird way, and he kind of looks at what you did, and he's like, How did they die? What happened?"
We were ambushed.
"Well, this is rather unfortunate news indeed, but were you able to ascertain any information for me?"
They said they were sent by a high scribe. I forgot his name. What's his name?
No fucking idea.
Wait, your assailants were sent by the high scribes? What?
Yeah.
What does this mean? And his name is
Her
name is Carwin Yule. I will put that in the chat right now.
Good. I was like, how do I
It
spell
would have been
that?
kind of funny if we just all forgot the name.
No, yeah, because I've been like, oh shoot. Four spies were sent by High Scribe Carwin Yule. Do you know her?
Okay, I knew who Carwin is, but that doesn't make any sense. Why would she send assassins after you?
Well,
And he holds up a hand and says, "Wait, hold on." And he reaches out and he taps on his desk, and you see this sort of magical aura emanate outwards and surround all of you. He says, "All right, now we may speak privately. Why would I know Carwin. She's a magnificently intelligent woman. Why would she send assassins after you?"
Was she
because we found
interested?
something of power, and power. Any intelligent person would power, wouldn't they?
I'm sorry, repeat that question.
Well, it's because we found something powerful, and surely someone as intelligent as her would like that power, wouldn't they?
What do you mean you found something of power? What did you find at the ruins?
Char goes up to Assyrian. Can we trust you?
He says no.
I guess roll for persuasion or roll no, actually no, that's not true. Roll for insight. Do an insight check.
All of us are against him.
I rolled a 16.
So he says, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to trust me. I've been nothing but honest with you up to this point, and as far as you're able to tell, he's being entirely truthful with you. You can tell that his confusion is absolutely genuine.
Char takes out the cylinder. We found this when we defeated one of the Guardians. They said they were after this. Do you think you could identify it or anything?
And he takes the cylinder in his hands and begins looking it over. And he says, "This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like this before." And you said you found it inside of where did you find this?
One of the Guardians. We killed
what
it.
Guardians?
At the ruins.
So there were Guardians at the ruins?
Ruin.
What kind of Guardians were they?
Some kind of golem.
Things. Perhaps Gareth could have told you, but not me. There's 2 left. We ran, like cowards. Which we were. I suppose it only makes sense we died so easily.
So you said there were golems? So why did these golems come after you? Like what happened?
I think Mr. Gareth threw a snowball at the barrier.
So this is so at these ruins there's guardians and there's a barrier. What else did you see? I need to know everything.
We went to the forest, which I'm sure you know. Seems to dull your senses and leads to a slow death. Well, I had a fun experience with the flower, and I'm just going to pull out another one of the flowers and be like, do you want to try it? It's actually quite delicious. It numbs quite well.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh no.
7, not good.
It's like I don't wish to eat that flower. No.
All right,
but I am familiar. I am familiar with the effects of the forest. Yes, I am aware that it is not a pleasant place to be. But it's, as far as I know, the forest itself won't necessarily kill you. It's a place that is heavily affected by magics.
Anywhere without animals is a place I do not like.
Well, be that as it may, what did you find? I need to know everything you found at the ruins.
Miss Lavender, didn't you read some sort of, like, I don't know, puzzle on the barrier or such?
Oh, I completely fucking forgot about that.
I forgot.
Yeah, so you guys were able to discern some of the ancient characters that were written along the barrier.
I'm pretty sure it was just saying the cold is bad.
Something about like ice guardian.
Yeah. So yes, we found a nice little shrine with some knights and statues and all that, with a bear, of course. Yet, I don't really remember exactly which words there were. I wasn't paying particular attention. I'm not meant for that. Like, it's gesture vaguely at myself, which is clearly like not a nerd. Just like,
I'm clearly not a nerd.
yeah, I was imagining that's what she's thinking the entire time. And just from there, we basically go something about using ice to destroy the guardians, and so we did. The first one attacked us, kept regenerating and all that, but I found you content to kill it anyway if you bash it. It certainly helped when we added the ice. 2 more came, and, well, we didn't feel like fighting them. So we valiantly retreated and got 2 of our members killed.
Well, considering what happened and 2 of you dying, I suppose it would be best that you didn't fight whatever guardians were left.
I'm just going to kind of bristle at that, but not say anything.
And he begins stroking his long beard in quiet thought and looking at this cylinder, looking at it from all sides, and he says, "This appears to be written in several different forgotten languages. I do recognize some of these characters. I don't know exactly what they mean, but I would be able and willing to decipher this. I will need some time, but I can decipher this for you." And
can I kind of metagame for 1 second?
Sure.
Well, I'm just going to kind of go to Adam, like, you set this path toward you assigned this task to Gareth and Char, correct?
So, yes, I did assign this task to Gareth and Char.
Perhaps you should look for some more adventurers. It may be easier for us to go back to the ruins and get you some more samples, provided we don't die.
Well,
I'd love to go alone, but I'm still far too weak.
Well, were you able to get through the barrier?
No.
The golem was, and I'm sure we
Perhaps.
lured the other two out.
So the golem was able to walk through the barrier, but you guys were not able to affect the barrier at all.
Yeah. That pretty much sums it up.
Although, to be fair, I didn't try to teleport in. I don't know if that would have done anything differently, though.
So where did you find the cylinder then?
One of the golems chased us, and we defeated it. And as it was breaking apart, I reached in and pulled it out.
Interesting. So it stands to reason to me then that this cylinder, whatever this thing says, is the key to entering the barrier.
You fucker. I'm just gonna kind of slap myself imaginatively, like my ears just go straight down, like, holy shit, I did not think of that. Like, damn, I'm not as smart as I wanted to be.
So I don't know if I think this because it was embedded in its heart that it was able to pass through the barrier. I don't know if you would be able to do the same with yourself. I think whoever or whatever left this behind meant it to. And you said there were floating characters on the barrier?
Yes.
Well, perhaps this whatever this passphrase is or password or whatever it is, it must be recited before you can enter. I don't know. I don't know. But what I can say is, if you are willing to continue this for me, then what I can do on my end is I can find the information that you require in order to enter, and I will get it to you. As far as the news of Carwin, I don't know what to think of that.
Do you know where we could find Carwin Yule?
Well, if she's the one that sent assassins after you, I don't know if that's wise. But as of right now, I believe she is in talks with some of the nobility right now.
Is there anything else you can provide us? You know.
Beyond my willingness to give you information and help you uncover the mystery behind this amulet and trying to enter these ruins, I don't know what else I can offer you. But as far I do recall Gareth. He had a very keen interest in securing and protecting whatever this amulet is. But it seems. I wonder, did the people say that when after you say anything about the amulet?
Oh yes, they wanted it.
They did. This is concerning. Why? Do you know why they said they wanted it?
As this conversation unravels, Char is going to take out that token that Lavender gave him and show it to Assyrian. say, do you recognize this in any way?
I've seen this seal before, but I've never in this style. This looks like to be the mark of Gorusian.
Gorusian?
My apologies. Gorusian was one of the ancient heroes. Celebrated by we celebrate the ancient heroes for their bravery. They're the ones that had originally sealed away this amulet. From what I've read.
Huh. Is there some cult following of Gorusian that we should check out, or?
I mean, as far as the heroes go, we worship them evenly. You know, Denir above all, but we celebrate these heroes because they're the ones that had started our kingdom. They're the ones that had built our kingdom. But you say that so they had this particular amulet?
Yes.
So they're carrying the mark of Gorusian, and they're seeking the power of the amulet.
I'm gonna pull out the other coin and just like the good coin and just go, what about this one? Or I'm gonna just stretch hard to show it.
I show the good coin.
That's the mark. That's the mark of Stonecall. Aether Stonecall. He's the first king. He was the first king.
So
Whatever this is, I'm very concerned. This is out of the ordinary. I don't know what to think of this. May I keep one of these? May I keep these? Any motions towards the various amulets?
I'm just going to suggest we should hold on to the good one. We have enough evil ones, well, dark ones, to hold on to. But the silver one, perhaps we should keep it.
Yeah.
As far as who you show these to, be very wary of who you show them to. If for whatever reason Carwin did send these people after you, then it's very concerning. I have some discreet connections that I can make requests to, but as far as I'm aware, I don't know who these people are or why they would have attacked you. I recommend keeping your head down. But I would say don't travel too far, because once I have the information about this cylinder, I will call for you immediately.
Okay. I guess we should see what supplies or any other things we can gather in town for the time being.
Yes, that's... Sorry.
All right. Well, in the meantime, I don't know where you're staying or who you know here, but
I don't have a place to stay.
Huh?
I just realized we don't have a place to stay.
We could go back to the tavern.
So, from what I know, Guildmaster Bramblefoot is a good man. That's what I do know. I will contact him immediately if I need to talk to you. Once I have more information, I'll contact him directly. But for right now, please stay close to the city. Stay close to the kingdom.
I suppose we will. Should we take our leave?
We shall.
Yes.
Okay.
I was back to
So, and he says, farewell for now. Stay safe. And I will help you get to the bottom of this. I will exercise whatever I can to exercise.
Oh yeah, I should have given him. Yeah, I've given him one of the tokens.
Yeah, so he takes it and he conceals it, and so he has possession of the token.
We kept the good token though, right?
Yeah, you guys still have that one.
So we each should have like one. I think at this point, one good token and 3 bad ones, one for each. I think.
So, so you guys, as you guys are leaving, he sits back down in his chair and he continues to examine the cylinder, and you are able to see that he slips and hides it away, and he turns around, he starts rummaging through his books. And so you guys are then ushered out, and you leave the scribes hall, and you are in the castle proper. You are able to see that there are people bustling around. You see some various guards, and you do notice Lyson walking across the way.
Evil
Captain
lady, right?
Lyson. Huh?
Oh no, the captain. The captain.
Yeah.
Do you wish to report it, Char?
I think we should talk to the Adventurers Guild first. We don't know who found out that we were going after the amulet, and we can't trust anybody.
I would say I agree with that sentiment, but, and I guess once again gesture at ourselves, it's quite plain to see.
I suppose so, huh? I guess we should report it.
Yes, and perhaps I would love more. I think just kind of my eyes glistening, just Lavender's like, yeah, just kind of grinning a bit. I'd love to go back and destroy those 2 golems, but I think we'll need some more folks for that. For now, we should do as you say.
Yes. And I guess we'll meet Lysandra.
Okay, so as you guys approach Lyson, he hears you approach, and he turns and looks at you. Ah, adventurers! How did it fare in the forest? Where's the Dragonborn and the human that was with you?
They're dead.
Quite dead.
That's rather unfortunate to hear. What happened, may I ask?
I would gladly tell you, but I think we should get someplace more private.
And he kind of looks at you, and he looks around, and he nods, and in understanding says, "Follow me." And he leads you along to a barracks station, and as he walks in, he leads you into his these different office quarters, and he shuts, he guides you in, and he shuts the door behind you, and he says, "Here we may talk without interruption or without those eavesdropping. This is the barracks here are charmed against eavesdroppers. It'll be very difficult for them to spy."
Useful.
It's quite useful when it comes to interrogation, but it's that's beside the point. What happened?
We were attacked.
Okay. By whom?
I'm just gonna pat Char on the arm and be like, you don't have to keep telling it. I can tell the story if you wish.
Thank you, Miss Lavender.
Oh, well, we in the forest. I'm sure you know all about that forest, correct? The weird properties it holds.
Hang on. I'm having a rough time hearing you. I'm gonna turn you up a little bit.
I'm sure you know all about the forest, correct?
I've not been in the forest myself, but I've heard various rumors about the forest. I know that it is not a safe place.
It's quite It's quite interesting. The plants and flowers are quite delightful. They give you some weird feelings. I'm gonna pull out the flower again. Would you like a bite?
Roll for persuasion. I'm just waiting for you to roll a good high roll.
Nope. 6.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
You're gonna get somebody, and it's gonna be hilarious.
Yep, eventually.
I don't think I would like to eat plant life. No, thank you.
To yourself. And I'm just gonna put it back in my pocket and go. Well, anyway, after a good journey, all the shenanigans typical of adventurers, I'm gonna try to do a little dramatic flair with that, just as if I'm well experienced with this. We ended up at some ruins with some mystical barrier, golems, the whole works. Ice spells were cast, feelings were hurt, and we got some weird stuff out of it. But on the way back, we were attacked by some humans.
Wait, so you guys made it to the ruins?
Oh yes, we were getting away like, yeah.
It's interesting. So you said you were attacked afterwards.
Oh yeah, this one's employer was killed. It was quite tragic.
Oh, I see. And the human that was with you, where did he go?
Oh, he died too. Quite nasty too.
Oh.
Arrow to the front, sword to the back.
That's unfortunate.
A little too sloppy for my liking.
So who attacked you?
Some spies of blah blah blah. I can't remember her name to save me. Or so they claim.
Carwin Yule.
Whether you believe that.
So Carwin was behind this attack. Do you have any proof?
Or so they said.
Do you have any proof that it was Carwin?
We got this coin. I'm just going to pull out the coin.
I do recognize this coin. I do recognize this talisman. You
Can I try to do an insight
spies.
check to see if he's like, if he seems to know more than he's letting? No, actually, never mind. They wouldn't make sense. Oh, but yeah.
Okay. I mean, insight check would be useful, you know, if he wasn't already questioning you, but.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense right now.
This is interesting. This talisman, I do recognize this talisman. I found it on various bad actors, if you will. You still have the talisman I gave to the Dragonborn?
Yes. And I pull out the good coin.
Okay. Good. I don't know how much to tell you, but this is there are two factions at war within the kingdom, and I've heard many whispers, and there's some rumors going around within the Adventurers Guild that there are some different high-ranking adventurers that have been involved with city politics. I suspect they might be connected as well to the group that has this talisman. From what I can tell, I believe they are calling themselves the Shadow of Gorusian.
Interesting.
Alright, I try to write that down. Shadow of Gorusian. Fuck if I remember.
Me typing it down on sticky notes. So like.
There you go. I got you.
Yeah.
Campaign chat.
I cannot spell that. I'm just going off syllables.
Maybe we could
there it is.
have a specific channel just for names.
Oh, that'd be smart.
Yeah, but I think campaign chat. Well, whatever people.
I mean, I also got the speculation chat. You can talk there. You can talk in the campaign chat, but we can do different pins. Just pin the various items that you find to be useful. Okay, let's see. Here, create a thread.
Oh.
There we go. Thread name. Important campaign things. This is where we post names. All right. Yeah. So on Discord, how this will look? You should see that little drop down thing. You can also get to the threads by, if you go to the top of the channel, you'll see threads. Right. And that's where you can post all that information. So Carwin Yule, and then Shadow of Gorusian.
I'm just going to look at him and go, you're telling the truth, right?
Okay. You can do an insight check. Roll it.
14.
As far as you are able to tell, he is telling the truth. He's being genuine. And he says, yes, I have no reason to lie to you. We need as much help as we can get against these people. They have embedded themselves within as a secret society, and we don't know how far it spreads.
Do you know anything about Gorusian?
As the hero?
Yeah.
So
what did he stand for? What did he do?
So Gorusian, he was the rogue of the ancient hero party. He was
the rogue.
He was the rogue. He was known for his cunning. But he was an integral part in the creation of this kingdom.
You know, if they didn't kill Gareth, I'd be inclined to join them. They seem quite powerful, quite interesting, too. But I suppose they burned that bridge. Well, Char didn't burn it.
These heroes
they stabbed it.
These heroes have been gone for thousands of years. This kingdom has been around for thousands of years. But we celebrate them to this day.
You wouldn't happen to know where you wouldn't have a contact in the Shadow of Gorusian?
There's a bookshop within the Merchant's Quarter that I know has some underground connections. Whether or not they are connected to the Shadow of Gorusian, I couldn't tell you, but I know he has some underground dealings. I'm able to acquire some of my leads from him, so I let him stay open, and he also doesn't do anything overtly illegal. I just know that he's involved in some way, but I never have enough proof to connect.
Do you know what this bookshop is called?
I actually haven't come up with a name for the bookshop, so the bookshop is named Mysterious Bookshop.
Mysterious Bookshop.
Hang on.
That's a good name for a bookshop, honestly. I'd go into that anytime.
Me too, like, Mysterious Bookshop.
Hang on. I'm utilizing Yield Chat GPT right now to give me a random name.
Yeah. Oh, do you guys mind if I use the bathroom real quickly?
Oh yeah, we can take a break.
Oh.
So
yeah, I will have to leave straight at 9 though.
So yeah, we'll go for another half hour or so after he comes back.
Yes.
Yeah, I do recommend honestly finding people because I don't think I'll be able to be here next week.
Yeah, so we can. I will look to try to find some people, and I'll come up with a reason for your character to. You'll probably your character will probably just end up venturing off onto some random side quest. And
honestly, you could just have my character in the background just fighting, doing like not talking at all. It'd fit.
Okay. So the name of the bookshop is The Veiled Page.
Yeah,
Ooh,
not
I like that.
slightly better than the
Mysterious Bookshop.
Yeah, The Veiled Page.
Hang on. Use the thread for what it's meant for. Veiled Page. So I don't know if you guys. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna. Do you guys have any interest in actually seeing the stream, or no?
Not sure.
I have a cat just laying down behind me here. He's being super cute.
Oh, black cat, nice.
Actually, I'll just post it right here. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just post it right there. But yeah, no.
I am back. The Veiled Page.
Yeah, it is The Veiled Page. So yeah, so the name of this bookshop is called The Veiled Page.
Where's the thread?
Who else have you told this information to?
Your mother, for one, but in all seriousness,
Leave my mother out of this. She's a very nice lady.
I meant no offense. Apologies. We've told certain people. Perhaps it's best not to disclose all our sources to you. I hope you understand where we're coming from with this.
Says I insist that you tell me who you have spoken with.
Why should we trust you?
Well, we do trust you, but still. To hold all the power over us seems a little bit unfair.
The less people that know, the safer we can be.
If we believe Carwin is involved, whoever else you might have told is in danger.
Shit.
They will know how to look after themselves. It is not. They will contact. They know who you are. You have no reason to fear.
Roll a persuasion check.
It's going to be another nat one, I bet.
No, you got this. You got this.
Persuasion +2. And 13.
He seemingly remains entirely unconvinced, but he doesn't push further. This is very well. I suppose I will. Well, I guess I need to know. Do you have any proof it was Carwin? How you describe Carwin?
Oh, absolutely none.
We'll find some.
Well, I suppose when the time comes, I will call on you for more information. But I would like to see the Shadow of Gorusian fall. I would like to see them taken down.
That's what I.
Because I got a.
I can't hear you very well, Korak. It sounds like
Sorry,
you're
I am
muffled.
trying to do an accent.
Oh no, you're just muffled.
Oh wait, hang on. Let me see if headphone will do better. At that we can agree.
I gotta boost your volume here. Try again.
Brock?
Hang on. At that we can agree.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you now. I got you boosted up to 200% now.
Oh no, I have my mic. I have my headphone in.
Well, it's still not very good. I still have you at 200%. It's still super quiet. Whatever's going on. So you might need to look at your audio settings and boost and just like find a way to boost your microphone volume. But let's not do it right now, because right now I have you right where I kind of want you.
We can probably deal with that after the session.
Yeah. He says, "All right, well, stay out of trouble, and if you hear of anything else, get in touch. Contact me immediately."
Yes.
So.
And he goes over. He opens the door and he shows you the way out.
We leave. I leave.
Yeah, and you guys leave. So where are you off to now?
Where should we go? The Adventurers Guild, maybe?
Yes, we should talk with that funny little man. He'll be quite displeased, I bet. Not good at all.
Oh, I guess we head to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys, travel through the gates, the castle gates, and you cross the street and everything, and head down towards the Adventurers Guild. And on your way past, you look into Geld's tavern, and he pokes his head and he sees Lavender, and he gives you a wink and blows a kiss at you as you're walking by. You guys continue down. You enter in through the doors for the Adventurers Guild, and you see the receptionist says, "Welcome in. It's good to see you. What happened to your companions? I see there's 3 of you. There were 5 of you. And of
I'm
course,
just
you guys
gonna
repeat
kinda
the process.
groan.
You talking. You say,
Yeah.
"Hey, oh, they died. They got stabbed. They came down with a bad case of knife in the lung."
Yeah.
It's
Case
just,
of
well,
the
that's
death.
it's very unfortunate. The guild master will be very sad to hear that. What can we do for you today? Are you looking for a quest, or what would you know?
Out of the room.
We don't have any rooms here. I would recommend if you're looking for a place that is friendly towards non-humans, I'd recommend Geld's Tavern.
Perhaps we could trouble to look for something that might fit a group such as ourselves. Oh, missing 2 people, dead of course, but at least we still have some strength left. Perhaps we can earn some coin and get stronger.
Yeah. Maybe we'll find more information on the way too.
Certainly.
And says, well, we do have a quest available, but it's recommended that there be 5 individuals. I do have some people that are in mind that might be able to join you, but you'll have to wait for them to come off their previous quest.
Just,
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. Sure, that sounds fair.
So, I'd recommend if you're looking for something simple, we actually have a strange request for some assistance with an ancient artifact, although I don't know how valid that claim is, from I believe his name is Chicolas Nage. Well, and if you would like to take that one should be quick, and it should take you about the same amount of time.
Yes, we take it.
Yeah.
How could we say no to Chicolas Nage?
Cicholas Nage is an icon.
I can't do a good impression of him. Just straight up Nicolas Cage in a fantasy world. He just got here too. He just gets stuffed out.
So
It's like, I don't know where the fuck.
Oh, you found
Nicolas Cage's voice is the exact same.
You found some. I don't know how to do Nicolas Cage's voice. You happen to find some adventurers for me, huh? Well,
Yeah.
come with me.
It's just Nicolas
We're gonna
Cage
steal the
straight up.
Charter of Sovereign Stone, and you look out. You see it's the man with the super large, wizard's hat and the baubles all over. It's the same patchwork cloak and everything. You guys had pursued him early, however many days prior.
Straight up, it's just Nicolas Cage. Damn.
It's Chicolas Nage.
Cicholas Nage.
For legal reasons, it's Chicolas Nage.
I was imagining him this entire time based on the image you sent, like as a twink. No, it's just Nicolas Cage. Just bent over a bit.
It's Nicolas Cage as a twink, reimagined as a twink.
Oh no, I cannot see that.
Chicolas Nage. It says, you should see some of the items that I have procured in the past. I have brought some of them with me if you would like to see.
I would like to see.
And he brings out, he pulls out, he reaches into one of his pockets and pulls out this. It's a small cracked wooden button with a, an unrecognizable symbol etched into it. And he says,
are we still at the Adventurers Guild?
Yes, and he's there too, but he was just sitting there waiting for someone to accept his quest because he was listening in on the conversation. But he turns around, he says, "Haha! I see you have adventurers ready to join me." And he
just going to straight up groan.
Yeah, so he pulls out this button and says, "This is we are looking after some we are looking for some ancient, long lost artifacts." And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out this, it's like I said, a small button. It says it's got a faint, unrecognizable symbol etched into it. It says, "A wizard once enchanted this button to grant eternal youth to anyone who kept it on their person." And he says, and he holds it out in front of you and takes you take a look at it.
Does it seem magical in any way?
Roll an Arcana check.
Yeah.
I suck at
Let's
Arcana.
Ow, why my rolls are so low today? 7.
That's meant to be a +3.
I rolled a 7.
Oh, so how much would it be then, Korak?
Fuck, I didn't do the roll.
7.
7 + 3 = 9. 9 + 3 = 11. 11 + 3 = 14. 14 + 3 = 16. 16 + 3 = 18. 18 + 3 = 20. 20 + 3 = 21. 21 + 3 = 23. 23 + 3 = 24. 24 + 3 = 26. 26 + 3 = 28. 28 + 3 = 30. 30 + 3 = 40. 40 + 3 = 50. 50 + 3 = 60. 60 + 3 = 70. 70 + 3 = 80. 80 + 3 = 90. 90 + 3 = 100. 100 + 3 = 200. 200 + 3 = 400. 400 + 3 = 600. 600 + 3 = 700. 700 + 3 = 800. 800 + 3 = 900. 900 + 3 = 1,000. 1,000 + 3 = 1,000.
Not 23.
You got a 23.
With the nat 20.
Not 23.
So Lavender and Char, you are entirely convinced that he's telling you the truth. As far as you can tell, you couldn't be able to tell him any differently. But Korak, you're able to tell entirely that it's not true, that it's just a plain button.
Sorry to bust your bubble, but that's just a button.
Says, no. I promise you, it's the button of eternal youth. It's just lost its magic after however many years, after however many millennia. It's lost its magic.
I've seen magic artifacts all the time. This ain't one.
Maybe not for you, but like I got other ones that are just as magical.
Chicolas Nage looks quite young to me. I'm inclined to believe him.
Me too. He might have a lot of magical objects. Maybe he can help us.
Okay. I have another one if that doesn't convince you. Let me show you another one of my artifacts. And he reaches into his cloak and pulls out a spoon, and it looks like it's an old tarnished spoon, and he says, "This spoon was used in rituals of divine judgment. Whoever held the spoon could not tell a lie."
Are you lying?
Brother, because you're a guy. No, wait! May I?
You're asking if you can hold it?
Yes.
Alright, roll for persuasion.
Persuasion.
And he says, "Certainly!" And he hands you the spoon.
I hold up the spoon and say,
This is a spoon of Veritas.
I literally hold up the spoon and say, "This is a fork."
It's not a fork.
Well,
it's a
no,
spoon.
it's a spoon.
That means he's.
So are you trying to determine whether or not it's true? Like
Yes, I'm holding up the spoon to say, "This is a fork."
A lie.
A lie.
Well, roll. he's gonna argue. It's like, well, the magic is faded now. This is why ancient artifacts. The magic dissipates after some time. So obviously it doesn't work anymore. But it was an artifact of ancient power.
Well, Chicolas Nage, what exactly do you want us to do besides look at your admittedly awesome trinkets?
Admittedly awesome trinkets?
Yeah.
Well, there is a particular artifact that I wish to procure. It's what I believe to be the it's what I would consider the Helm of Absolute Silence. It is said that whoever wears the helm is said to be so silent in battle that their enemies could not hear them coming. So it makes them a master of stealth.
We must acquire this. I turn to Shar. We must.
It has intrigued me quite a bit.
And it says, alas, I have found some good adventurers. Now, let's go procure this. For with this helm of absolute silence, and he kind of whispers, kind of eyeballing the receptionist, so she doesn't hear this. But with this artifact, we can steal the Charter of Sovereign Stone.
Oh. What is this Charter of Sovereign Stone you speak of, Mr. Nate?
You're not aware? The Charter of Sovereign Stone is the founding document for this whole kingdom.
Fuck yeah.
I'm fascinated.
I need to rewatch that movie. I just gotta say, I was thinking to myself, that sounds kind of like the Declaration of Independence that I just remembered who I'm talking to. I'm like, oh, fuck.
It's like, damn it.
Yeah, I walked right into that.
Yes, it is the document that helped to found the Kingdom of Stonecall.
I suppose he can help you find it.
Yes, we must.
Absolutely. I have a lead. Although I will need protection because I have a terrible fear that I might perish on my own. But I believe with some brave adventurers I shall be fine. Now follow me, and and he steps out of the Adventurers Guild.
Guess we follow him.
Yep.
Okay. Hang on. I'm wondering if I should do this now or if it would be.
This should be maybe its own session type thing. This might be.
Well, I could probably make it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not even gonna make it. I'm just gonna say it. So you guys, you follow him out, and he takes you outside the gates of the kingdom, and he's doing this weird, like he's just really thrusting his hands up and down as if he's marching in some obnoxious way. As you guys head out towards these various plains, and he takes you to this little the hill that has a drop off, and you see this tree going up, and you see this big giant bee's nest resting within the tree. He says that giant bee's nest there contains the helmet that I am searching for.
The bee's nest. Seriously.
Are you sure?
Yes. If you can knock down the nest, and if we were to dig through it, we will find the helmet.
That question.
Well,
is the nest even big enough to hold a helmet?
Yes. It is the size of one of those human. You've seen those like human balls that people put themselves in, and they like ram into each other. Yeah, it's that size. It's huge. It's gigantic.
how I'm seeing him in my head. It's his little hat on top. Can I do an insight check?
Yes.
To see if he believes it. And I want to roll 1 again, but let's see.
You want to try to convince him to eat your flowers, too?
I'm gonna wait until afterwards for that. Bee stings and numbing, you know. Ooh.
As far as you can tell, he absolutely believes this.
All right.
He absolutely believes that there is a helmet contained within this thing.
Well, I'm gonna just take out Alex.
No, you're gonna take out Aaron.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna use. Yeah. I'm just gonna throw improvised melee weapon at the whatchamacallit. You know what I'm saying? At the hive.
So roll an athletics check.
Let's see. 20, not 20 plus 5.
So you take this, you take Aaron, and you chuck Aaron directly at this beehive, and it lands square into the beehive, and you see it shake and then fall down, and it hits the ground. And these bees start super pissed off. By the way, they get up and start flying at you, and they start stinging Chicolas Nage all over. And he goes, "Bees, not the bees!"
Fuck. Fuck you. How did I forget that? You're like making references I know and just forgot.
and as you see this beehive hit the ground and it kind of shatters, but you do see a helmet roll out.
I'm gonna try to sneakily get it, like not hiding it from Char or Korak, but just from him.
Okay. So
I'm gonna see if I can try to put it on.
All right. So as you approach this helmet, it looks like it's a dented and rusted helmet, and it's pretty. It's I think it would be big enough for you to fit it, but it'd be a tight fit for you.
I'm gonna try it anyway.
Okay.
It's brushing off the honeycombs.
So you're able to successfully brush off the honeycombs as Cicholas is running around in circles with the bees chasing him comedically. And he's so you're able to kind of wipe off the honey from everything and wipe it down. You're able to also recollect Aaron, your favorite brick of accuracy. So far, more effective than Aaron was.
Yep.
So, and then you put on this helmet, and you cannot hear a thing with this helmet on.
Wonderful. I just whisper that to myself and just back up towards the group.
Do we notice her?
Roll
I'm not hiding it from them.
roll a stealth check at disadvantage.
Me?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Nat 20 plus 1 and a 3.
And you can obviously tell that she's stepping your way, and you can hear her.
Miss Lavender, can you hear us?
And you see their lips moving, but you can't hear anything they're saying.
I'm gonna smile and shake my head.
Roll a wisdom check for me.
You just regular wisdom saving throw?
Just regular wisdom check.
Okay, just 18.
You realize that this thing is not actually canceling out any sound. It's just that it's so poorly made that you can't hear anything. That the ear holes were improperly forged.
I'm just gonna rage just for the accuracy. I'm just gonna use a rage, enter rage, 1 down, and just take off the helmet and just throw it as, not directly at Chicolas Nage, but right next to him and go, here's your damn helmet.
Roll a yeah, I guess roll an athletics check. Actually, roll a do a dexterity check.
8.
So you throw this thing and you hit him square in the head and he falls over.
Oh damn!
And he sees that you chuck that, and he grabs it and he just runs off and he's like, your payment! And he grabs a sack of gold and he grabs a sack out of his actually he doesn't grab a sack of gold. He takes one of his baubles and he throws it at you in your general direction. And he just runs off with his helmet and he's just booking it at inhuman speeds.
Damn, 60 feet a second, you said, a return?
Yes.
So 10 feet a second, damn.
Damn, so he does.
So.
What a strange fellow.
I'm gonna try to get his bauble. I want to see what the bauble is.
Hang on, I gotta come up with something. D&D.
Strange bauble.
Baubles and trinkets. Here we go.
Oh, do we know what time it is?
It is 10:40. Oh, in the game.
Yeah, in the game.
It's about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
Oh,
We walked all this way outside the city just to get to this beehive.
Yeah.
Down.
So
yeah, these bees must be pissed. Holy shit, these people just came out of nowhere just to find us. How did he even know?
How did he find it? Where is he getting this information?
So
it's always half true.
Yes. So as you pick up this little bauble, and you see it's this little tarnished silver little amulet, and it has this looks like a cloudy gemstone. That's kind of suspended within this gilded silver cage. That's kind of been worn down and it's got a little bit of tarnish on it. And as you pick it up, you kind of feel like you almost got some good luck. But you don't think it's all that lucky.
Well, as payment, it seems or more accurately, Aaron earned us a nice little good luck charm.
And it's called the Amulet of Almost-luck.
Let me look it up.
Oh, I don't think it's an actual thing.
Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna try to see if I can add that to the character sheet.
It's just
I'll
as,
just be
as,
like,
a, as a
what do you want?
yeah, as a random item.
Yeah.
So you pick up this item and you pocket it, and it says, "Oh, I guess I'll keep it." Right? Because you're the one that knocked down the thing and you retrieve the artifact, so
Yeah. Perhaps we should head back.
Yes.
What a strange quest.
Nice. It's a very nice time filler quest.
Yep. I keep posing whenever I try to write it down. I'll just write it down myself. Yep.
So, so you guys go back into the Kingdom Gates, and you're able to get through, no problems.
Because could we go to could we go to the merchant's quarter to go shopping or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys travel to the merchant's quarter, and hang on a second. Let me do this. I want to see if people being sneaky. You're able to tell that someone's watching you, and they're being extraordinarily obvious, and they're wearing the dark robes.
How close are they? And are we in public?
You are in public. There are people walking around.
I say, should we try the same approach, or?
For the sake of the fact that we only have 17 minutes, I would say just don't.
Yeah. Alright. What annoyances. If only we could kill them.
This
But that's
spies
the
have this. Okay, I don't even know what accent this is anymore.
I would honestly
These
like.
spies are horrible.
What do you think, Miss Lavender?
I suppose we should get to go shopping.
Yeah, it seems they'll keep following us anyway, so what's the harm?
If they follow us out of the city, we can kill them there.
Okay. So you guys go into the merchant's quarter. You sell all of the stuff that you had acquired on your most recent trip that you were intending to sell anyway. So, therefore, you're no longer theoretically holding it.
We got a lot of stuff though.
Yeah, it was about 500 gold worth of stuff.
Wow.
Oh, so how much gold should we each have besides the Saturday?
So let's say Char gets 200 of it, then Korak and Lavender split 150.
Oh, so 150 each or 150 total? So 75?
150 each.
Alright.
Because that adds up to 500, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that now Char is not a broke boy.
Yeah.
He's got some money.
Just took killing your friends or getting your friends, letting your friends, whatever.
Is there any shops here that maybe sell magical items or anything?
Yeah, certainly. What kind of magical item are you looking for?
Anything that's sort of enchanted, maybe could give me a boost to stealth or something to keep me hidden while I'm in the city.
I'd follow Char too. See if there's any way to look more human.
Is there an artifact that makes you look more human?
I don't know. I was just whatever, just whatever.
Yeah, I guess I could look.
Minor illusion.
Minor illusion.
But
you are able to see that there are some various accessory shops as well as armor and weapon shops that do sell magical items, and they're much more expensive than your average equipment.
Is there a place that?
And Korak, this is where I think you should speak up, because you technically have the capabilities through family connections to kind of influence this.
Yep.
Korak. You there?
Oh, yep. Yes.
Okay. So they said that they're looking for magical items. Your family, your character's family.
Would I know would I know them by business names? Like the best stores?
You wouldn't necessarily know their specific business names, but you would know, you'd have some connections within the city. That people would recognize your name. They would recognize the name Rindar.
Okay, bleh.
So for the sake of time, let's. You guys don't have enough gold to purchase magical items as of right now.
We can steal.
But you guys converse with Korak, and he says, I know of some places where we can get some magical items for a good deal. But I don't think we have enough gold at this time. Is that a fair?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just found the perfect thing I'd want, but I get what you mean.
I know. I am looking at something, but it seems kind of expensive too.
Yeah. Staff of flowers, that would have been perfect.
Okay. So, you guys, kind of wrap up your conversation within the merchant's quarter. So now, your stomachs are rumbling after all this running around, and
off to the tavern.
Yes.
Get a good meal.
Perhaps we should step by the flowery on the way back.
Oh, yeah. The
garden,
flower.
the nursery?
Yes.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
The flower store.
The flower
Yeah.
place.
Well, I don't. Yeah, my character wouldn't really know the names of it. I don't think so. Guess we like flower place.
So you guys stop at the flower shop, and you can see that there's another Saloon's tier there.
I'm gonna spend 15 gold to get flowers and a Saloon's tier for Char.
Aww.
All right, 15 gold removed. Okay, there. Now restocked.
All right. And you're munching on flowers as you walk down. You're getting some weird looks from various citizens as you're walking by, and the sun's passing down below the mountains in the west as it starts to become overshaded, and the atmosphere starts to become darker. And you enter the tavern, and you see it's a crowded tavern, and Geld waves you in heartily, and you repeat the process of explaining what happened to your friends.
Everybody's dead.
Everyone's dead except for us. And then you relate the tale of Chicolas Nage to him, and he's like, yeah, that one's a troublemaker, ain't he? But I've seen him in here multiple times. He seems like a good enough lad. He's trying to save the various artifacts, and he's trying to preserve history. He seems like a good enough individual. But can I get you something to eat?
I'll just have some bread.
You want just some bread? I recall you being here not even a week ago, eating a pile of sandwiches.
I've lost my appetite after the events of today.
And he says, "Oh, very well." And he says, "Calvin," and he motions at his bar hand, and the bar hand looks his head up, and he says, "Get these people some food." And he rushes off to the back, and he brings out plenty of bread, but he also brings out some stew with meat in it and potatoes and
Yum.
various stuff, and he
I'm getting hungry
places
right
down
now.
the bread and the stew in front of all three of you, and he says, "Well, will that be all for you?"
Oh, by the way, would you like to try this flower I got from the forest? It's quite delicious.
Right,
and leaves your mouth.
Roll a persuasion check at advantage since he likes you.
No. It's 4 and 13.
It's like, I don't know how I feel about eating one of these. Maybe next time. I've already eaten today.
Yourself. I'm gonna take one. Like I'm imagining, I've got plenty of these flowers. I'm just gonna take the one I was offering and just put it into my soup. Just, you know what? Fuck it. Let's have some tingly food.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the DC for this is 17. To convince somebody is 17.
You know what? I'm gonna do it.
You'll convince someone eventually.
Oh, yeah. So right now I'm just gonna have a nice, good, hearty meal with the flour that I guess leaves in them.
And he says, "Do y'all have any place to stay tonight?"
No, we'd like to procure about maybe getting a room here.
Very, very well. It'll be however much gold for the night as well as the meal. So it'll be a gold piece each for the food and the lodging.
Yeah, we really overpaid last time.
How much did I charge you guys last time?
I think it was literally like 20.
Was it really?
I think we just gave
No, he spent 20 gold on the food.
I spent 20 gold on the food.
Oh, yeah. Okay, removed one. There.
I think Gareth paid for our rooms.
Yeah. Well, he's dead now, so.
So.
Char's just slightly nibbling on food.
So you guys are eating your food, and you see more patrons beginning to leave the tavern until it's just like a handful of people. And he says, "Can I get you anything to drink before I close the bar down for the night?"
No, thank you.
I'm also good. Perhaps we could ask you about something else.
Well, certainly. Depending on what you might ask, I might have an answer.
Do you have some place that we could talk in private? Or is the bar fine?
And he looks throughout the tavern and the people that are remaining. Says, just give it a couple minutes and I'll dismiss these folks and we can speak privately. And he ushers, basically says, "Hey, we're closed. Get out of here unless you're staying here." And he says, goes back behind the tavern and he looks around and he goes over and there's a specific spot on the tavern he taps, and then a similar bubble to what Asarian did, envelops the bar.
Damn.
We need to figure out what this technology is. We could all use it.
Would have been perfect.
This is
Yes.
these charms that I can purchase from the order of scribes is quite nice.
Very
So
resourceful.
when can I help you with that?
I'm gonna pull out, or I don't have an evil coin. Does one of you guys want to pull
You
out?
do
an
have
evil
an
Oh, no,
coin?
you still have the evil coin.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Everyone's got one evil, you also have the good.
I'm gonna pull out the evil coin, and I'm gonna say, I need all the information you have about this.
Are you
We
intimidated?
would have asked
son?
Aaron, but he's dead.
It was more like a kind persuasion asking. Char threatens very differently. Usually with
Well,
fire.
you literally just pulled out
Yeah.
the shadow coin and says, "Tell me what you know."
Oh shit. Maybe it is a little intimidating.
This is.
I'm just going to walk over and be like, I guess I'm imagining, I'm not, at this point, Lavender would be completely exhausted, like, no. And just be like, what he means to say is that he's quite keen to know more about the people that use these, considering they killed his, and I'm just going to look him up and down, employer.
It's like
Lover? I'm not sure.
Friends.
I mean, you were hired as an escort. It's like, well, I can tell you lots of things, but I don't think. I think you might. There's lots of people that belong in there, and whoever you got these from, they're not good people.
Well, that was quite obvious, but thank you anyway.
So you're not gonna tell us?
I think there's some information that you might need to wait until the next session for.
Yes.
Yes, gladly.
Because I could divulge a bunch of information from him.
Yeah.
But considering the amount of time we have, it's gonna be a lot more difficult. So if you want, we can kind of just stop it here and then pick up on this conversation when you get back.
All right, you have to leave it in the chat or whatever so I can see it.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah.
So have a good one, y'all.
Exhausted.
So anyway,
We'll
we'll stop right there. It's kind of a weird place to stop, but we'll stop right there.
You're frozen in
you know what? I'm gonna just do this. You know what? I'll speak to you in the morning, and we're retconning. He's gonna speak to you in the morning. So you guys get your long rest, and even though you already had a long rest, never used any of your stuff.
Oh, I did, but I just got my little stuff back.
So, but anyway, we will pick it up next week, and we will keep Lavender appraised of what's going on. I'm going to stop the stream right here.